Hello everybody, this is Curtis, and in this video what we want to do is we want to give you a quick introduction to how you will actually register and get under NDA. Once you're registered, you've established your username and password, how when you log into the members area, the member login area of Rippln, behind the scenes, how you get access to some important information and how you invite others. So let's start here. When you receive an invitation, and you're going to have an 8-character code, that is a unique code to you. It's going to tell you to come to a website called startmyripple.com, and that's what we're looking at right here. So at Start My Ripple, this is where you begin the NDA process. Once you've completed, by the way, you'll notice up here to the top right where it says Member Login. In that particular area, that's where you click that button. It'll bring up the login. You will have your email address and password that you would enter. Again, that's why you establish that password during the NDA registration process. And then once you've logged into the system, we'll talk to you about what you do there in just a minute. Again, you come to Start My Ripple. That's where the invite code goes. That's that 8-character alphanumeric code. When you enter, a green arrow will appear. You click it, you'll see the NDA. You'll go read through the NDA, click that you accept it. It'll move you through some other screens, including the screen where you enter all of that information, name, email, phone number, and password. Make sure you jot down that password. That's what gives you access to the Rippln world. Anyway, it's that simple. Now you can watch this pre-NDA video here. It also is in the back office section. We'll talk about that in a second. And then there's another post-NDA video that you can watch during the NDA process once you've completed the execution of the NDA. But let's do this. Let's say that you've completed the registration. You've got your email and password. You go to Start My Ripple, click Member Login, you enter that information, and you log in. Now, from this point on, because we're under NDA, this we can't show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a sense of what would happen next. When you come into the, whoops, let me get over here. When you come into the area, once you're in the member login area, you'll see some navigation buttons, and you'll see 5 invitations so that you can begin inviting others. There you go, turn the touch off. Now, a couple of things. When you come in, you'll come right into the invitation area. However, the first time you come in, you'll notice there is a button up there called Videos. You might want to click that, and if any of the videos during the NDA registration you didn't watch yet, now would be a good time to do that. Get fully up to speed. Watch those videos first, and then you're ready to go. Now, here's how you would actually invite others to do the same thing you've done. To receive an invitation, how do you send that invitation to them so that they can do the same thing? Go to Start My Ripple, use that code, get under NDA, and you begin expanding your ripples around the world. Well, the way you do that's simple. When you first get here in the back, you've got these 5 invitations. They're all green. And when you click on one of these, all you do is click on it, and it will bring up a similar screen, kind of like you see when you're a member logging in. And it will, so you can put in their first and last name. So you can put in their first name, their last name. You can enter the email address and then click the button that says send an email, or you can enter the phone number and click the button that says SMS. So it's just a simple little registration form like that. First name, last name, email address to check the email button, or phone number to check the SMS. There's also an area where you can drop down and select whatever the country code prefix is anywhere in the world, and the system will send that SMS to their smartphone or their mobile phone wherever they are in the world. So when you click the green button, this comes up, you fill it out, you click, and you send it. At that moment, this invitation now turns from green to red. When it turns red, it will indicate that this is a pending invitation. It's been sent to them, and along the bottom part of the invitation right here, it will say something like 23:59. That's 23 hours and 59 minutes. And every time you refresh, that time would be coming down if they've not yet executed that NDA, if they're not taking advantage of that invitation. And again, you can go click and you can invite 5 people. Now you can get unlimited invitations, but you can't get 5 more until these first 5 have been completely executed. And when an invitation becomes executed, it turns gray, and it actually turns into a little avatar head thing. This disappears. It just becomes a person. There you go. There's a person right there. It just looks like a kind of, there you go. That's an accepted NDA, and it will have the person's first name right up here. So Tim. So I know that Tim has accepted the invitation. It's turned gray, and that means it's accepted. However, if someone does not accept the invitation and execute that within 24 hours, it'll turn to an expired status. But you don't really want to wait 24 hours. The key here is you've only got 5. These are in limited supply. Yes, unlimited, but these must be executed in order to get more. What would we recommend? It's entirely up to you. You can leave them out there for 24 hours, let them just sit, but I think you should look at them like they're gold. They're gold coins, they're gold bars. What you should do is make sure that you communicate to people that this may say 24 hours, but it's very limited. Some people are saying you have as little as 5 minutes or 15 or 30 minutes because they are immediately following up. They are in communication, and they tell someone, if you cannot execute this right now on your smartphone or in front of a computer right now, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it back, issue it to someone else who's available right now, contact me later, or let's set a time when you will be in front of a computer, and I'll send you another one. How do you do that? How do you get the invitation back? Very simple. All you do is, while it's in this status that's red, click on it anywhere. And a simple thing will say, do you wish to reset? If you just click on it while it's in a red status, it will reset and it will turn green again. They still have the code, but it's no longer functional. It will never be functional again. That code is now void. You can then click on it, enter the information for someone new, and issue it to someone who is available right now, this very moment, to execute that NDA. Now, instead of sitting here forever, it becomes an executed thing, turns into a person, and as soon as all 5 of these turn into a person or a little avatar symbol, and all 5 are done, you'll get 5 more. So don't let them sit there forever. Follow up. Communicate with people. In fact, there are some who right now, they speak to someone on a phone, and once they've got them on the phone, they literally say, I'm going to send it to you right now. I'll talk you through it. And then they just walk them through that process. However you choose to do that is entirely up to you, but there's no doubt that this is such a powerful thing, and these invitations are so valuable in terms of their limited accessibility. Why would you let them expire? Don't let them sit there forever. Pretend they're incredibly valuable and perishable, which they are, and get them to those who are ready to go now, then you can claim them back. Now, how do you get people? How do you find all those people? Here's some great ideas. Let's start with this. These are probably the most important people in your sphere of influence. Out of the 7.2 billion people on the planet, these are the folks that you most wanted to communicate with. So you put their number in your phone, and your number's probably in theirs. What's the simplest thing to do? I'll tell you what you can do. Just go through your phone, take a look at all the contacts, simply write out a text message. I've seen something, it's extraordinary, it's a new technology launching in a few weeks. I can't tell you about it under NDA. I can get you a special invitation so you can learn the secret too. Get back to me immediately. Something quick, maybe even less than that. I've seen a powerful technology under NDA. I can send you an invitation. Call me ASAP, contact me ASAP, text me back immediately, whatever it is. Take that and then just simply copy that text message and then fire it to this person and this one 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 and this one, and just keep firing until you've gone through all 50, 100, 500, 1,000, however many folks are here. Just keep going, because as they respond, you can simply communicate with them back, say, I'm sending you an invitation. It's only good for about 30 minutes, because if you've not used it in that time, I'll void it, issue it to someone else, and as soon as you are ready, I'll send it to another one to you right away. Do the same thing. Take your Facebook friend contacts, send them all a private message. You just take a simple message and just copy it again and again and again and again and again. You can do that with all of the contact records that you may have, where you have lists of people who know you and you know them. And why is that the best place to start? Because Ripplin's first tool, if you will, to truly inherently expand the Ripple is the Rippln communication app that will be launching at the end of May, beginning of June. That is something that will be such a wonderful and powerful way to communicate. Who would you want to communicate with? Well, in essence, who can you communicate with? Others who are part of that communication app's environment. So you would want to communicate that to family, friends, relatives, people you work with in your religious or your community organizations. So automatically those are already the people that you can start pre-inviting here, using a simple little message repeated over and over and over, duplicated, copied, and sent out. Say, get back to me immediately, and let them see the introduction overview that you've just seen, and then you can send them an invitation. They go through this simple process. They're a part of your Ripple, and as they do the same, your ripples begin to expand around the world. Thanks so much. That's how you invite. Enjoy it and have a great time. Let's get to Rippln. Bye-bye.